So you want to know how to speed up your Mac. If you don't, then I don't know why you clicked on this video. So let's dive in. For this first tip, you're going to want to navigate to Settings, General, and Login Items and Extensions. Once you're there, you'll notice up here there's this thing that says Open at Login. Any of the apps that you don't need to open at login, you can click on them and hit this minus. That app will no longer open at login and slow down your Mac when you turn it on. Also, if you don't want any apps to run in the background, you can just click this toggle here and it won't run in the background, speeding up your Mac. This next tip has to do with your browser. If you notice that your browser is running really slow, or even your whole Mac, it might be the cache. Tap the 3 bars or 3 dots depending on your browser right here, then click Delete Browsing Data, or you can just click Command-Shift-Delete. Once you're there, select whatever time period you want. I did 7 days. Then select Cookies and Other Site Data and Cached Images and Files. Then hit Delete from this device. This is deleting small files that are hidden on your Mac, which will speed up your Mac and your browser. They're mostly unnecessary files except for keeping you logged into websites. This next tip is about memory. So if you want to know if your memory is really full, like if your Mac is acting really slow or something, then navigate to the Activity Monitor app on your Mac. It comes with every Mac. And then click on the Memory tab and look down here. If it says that the swap is really high, for me it's 0 bytes, so that's pretty good, or your memory used is really close to the number of your physical memory, that means that for some reason your memory is really full. So if that is the case, I would suggest looking at all your apps and seeing if you have anything open that's using a lot of memory, or you can just look here to see what's using the most memory, and then hit that X to end that process and save you some memory. So we just talked about memory, but what about storage? Yeah, storage can slow down your Mac. If your storage is really full, which mine is kind of here, but I do have an external SSD, then it could be slowing down your Mac, because swap memory, which we looked at in Activity Monitor, is basically when your memory overflows and your Mac uses your SSD as memory. If your SSD is really full and your memory overflows, there's nowhere for your Mac to write down its work, and your Mac can crash. Also, your Mac can slow down due to this. So the solution? Just go through your applications or your documents and delete anything that you don't really need. This next tip is hidden down here in the dock. So you notice that I don't have any windows open. That doesn't mean no apps are open. In fact, I actually have 5 apps open right here. Because when you hit the red X to close a window on your Mac, it doesn't actually quit the app. There are some softwares that allow you to automatically make it do that, but if you don't want to do that, just right-click on the app and hit quit. How do you know if the app's open? There's a little dot under the icon in the dock that shows you if it's open or not. If you have a bunch of apps secretly open down here, that can really slow down your Mac. So make sure you quit some apps when you're not using them. And that's it. That's 5 quick tips to speed up your Mac. Which one's your favorite? Comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time, and God bless you.